Shalom, shalom. I like to start this lesson by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Racha, Kwadash. Double honors unto my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Salutation, peace, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, of the house of David, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, pushing forth the word, and are waiting on Yahawashi to come and deliver us. All right? So this is a pre-Passover lesson, for as most of us know, tonight is the Passover at sundown. All right, so basically this is a time during the Passover time, and really throughout the whole year, you should really be in the mindset of reflecting on Yahawashi. Okay, this whole truth is about Yahweh Yahawashi, this the what he had to endure for our sakes. Okay, because it says what in I come in the volume of the book, the whole book speaking of Yahawashi and how he's going to deliver his elect, those that were predestined for salvation, those that believed on him, on Yahawashi. Okay, so the whole point, even the lamb, the whole representation of this ceremony, this solemn assembly, okay, it's about Yahawashi and the sacrifice he made by the shedding of his blood, by his death on the cross, being that lamb, that sacrificial the sacrificial lamb unto us, to redeem us for our sins. Yahawashi was the ultimate sacrifice, okay, so that we may be accepted and brought back unto the Father. So through him, through Yahawashi and the sacrifice that he made, we are now able to obtain the promises that was promised unto those that were preordained to receive salvation, right? And that's all through Yahawashi, all right? So it says here in 1 Corinthians 11 and 23, "For I have received of the Lord that which also I delivered unto you, that the Lord Yahawashi, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread. And when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, Take, eat, this is my body, which is broken for you." Okay, so again, the body, Yahawashi, the bread of life, is broken for us. Okay, this do ye, Salakia, this do in remembrance of me. So when you do the Passover, again, it's to remember Yahawashi, to reflect on what he had to go through, that his hour of temptation, okay, his sufferings, okay, what he had to go through to obtain that crown, okay, what he had to go through for us, okay. At the end of the day, it's for Yahawashi, okay? It's to remember what he did for us, okay? "For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do shew the Lord's death till he comes," okay? That Passover represents how Yahawashi died on the cross for us, man, okay? Till he comes back. We're doing this to put that in remembrance, to show that we still remember his sacrifice, until the day that he returns. And again, that Passover, back in during the first Passover, was also a sign of deliverance for the Israelites, and also a sign of judgment for the enemies of Israel, right? So it says here, next verse, 1 Corinthians 11 and 27, "Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord." Okay, so again, you have to make sure that you're in the right mindset. You have to make sure that you're qualified, for to partake in the Passover, because this is not a lamb dinner. Okay, it's not a celebration. It's not an Israelite party. Like I said in the beginning of the lesson, it's a solemn assembly. Okay, this is serious stuff. Like if you was back in the days, you have to put that in perspective. That same night, Yahawashi, first off, when Yahawashi was doing the Passover with his disciples, it was solemn. Okay, all right. It wasn't no woman around. It wasn't no partying. It wasn't no clubbing. Okay, they were serious. Yahawashi was already in the mindset, yo, I'm about to die soon, man. Okay, he wasn't there to have him. He wasn't. He might have been. Who knows? But it wasn't a jovial time, man. It was a serious time. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're eating it worthily, man. not unworthily, because if not, you're putting yourself for judgment, man. You're gonna be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord, man. But let a man examine himself, so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. So examine yourself, you know. You can't be like, if you don't even believe in YAHAWASHI, you shouldn't be partaking in the Passover. If you're not really into the truth, you shouldn't be partaking in the Passover, man. It's not for you, man. You have to be 100%. You have to be firm. You have to be fully persuaded in your mind that, okay, this is the truth. I'm walking after YAHAWASHI. I've been doing the work. You know, I believe in Him. I believe in the name. All right. That's what makes you worthy. Okay. You have to be fully persuaded in your mind that you're, that you're walking with YAHAWASHI, man. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily, eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. Okay, not discerning. So even in your mind, you're not putting in perspective that, yo, that's YAHAWASHI being sacrificed for me. Okay, because that lamb that you're eating and the wine that you're drinking represents YAHAWASHI. Okay, so you yourself not discerning that that's the Lord, that representation of the Lord, sacrificing himself, putting everything on the line for you, okay? That brings you into damnation, man. Okay, if you eat it unworthily, right? So that's why it's an important and serious thing. It's not a joke. It's not a joking matter, man. It's, like I said, it's a solemn assembly. All right. So again, it says here in Revelation 5:11, and behold, and I beheld and heard the voice of many angels round about the throne, and the beasts of the elders, and the beasts and the elders, and the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000, and thousands, saying with a loud voice, Worthy is the Lamb that was slain to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing. So that lamb represents YAHAWASHI, like I said. Okay? And every creature which is in heaven and on the earth and under the earth, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, heard and said, Blessing and honor and glory and power be unto him that sitteth on the throne, and unto the Lamb forever and ever. At the end of the day, YAHAWASHI receiveth honor forever and ever. He receives blessings and riches and all these things, man. All right? Okay? But again, YAHAWASHI represents salvation unto us, man. You know, he represents life. He is our life, man. Without YAHAWASHI, like I said, we can't get back to the Father. I am the way, the truth, the life. No man can come to the Father less by me. Okay, you have to go through YAHAWASHI. Okay, and he said, no man, if you don't eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, you have no part in me. Okay, and that's that Passover, man. Okay, you see. So if you're not if you don't partake, you have no part in him, man. All right. It says here in John 6:38, For I came down from heaven not to do mine own will, but the will of him that sent me. And this is the Father's will which had sent me, that of all which he had given me, I shall lose nothing, but shall raise it up again at the last day. And this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone which seeth the Son and believeth on him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So ultimately, your belief in YAHAWASHI, your faith that's what makes you obtain victory. Okay, your faith in YAHAWASHI. Okay, and again, he said he did not come down for his own will. That in itself is a sacrifice, right? He knew he had to fulfill the scriptures. He knew he had to sacrifice himself at the end of the day. That's why he was acquainted with grief. That's why, imagine how much stress you have to go through, knowing the time, the date, and how you're gonna die, man. Knowing that your people are gonna reject you, knowing that your people are gonna lie on you, do all sorts of produce all sorts of false witnesses to see you die, man. Knowing that you have to be mocked, scoffed, knowing that you have to go through all that situation, for the 2/3 for people that are ungrateful, and that's excluding the elect, because YAHAWASHI had people that were walking with him. YAHAWASHI had people that believed in him in that time. Okay, but even during that time, even Peter denied him. Peter denied him at one point, man. He denied him 3 times, right? He was betrayed by one of his own disciples, Judas Iscariot, right? So you have to understand that Yahushua knew a lot of things, man. He was stressed. He was dealing with a lot, man. But again, he did not come down to do his own will, but the will of him that sent him. Because you have to put that in perspective. A lot of times, even when he was in the Garden of the Gethsemane, he prayed unto the Father. He said, "Let this cup pass over me, but not according to, but let your will be done, not my will." Okay, so he even made himself subject unto death for the will of Yahweh Yahushai. He understood. He understood what he had to go through. Okay, he was a man on a mission, and he came and he fulfilled his mission, right? And that's why he obtained all that glory, those blessings and honor that he receives in the heaven. And now he's gonna come back on earth and receive it physically. Okay. So it says here in Isaiah 53:3, he is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrow, like I said, and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were our faces from him, and he was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he had borne our grief and carried our sorrow, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of the Most High, and afflicted. Okay, so again, he was bearing our grief. He was bearing our sorrow. Okay, but he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquity. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. So he took on the sins of the whole body of Israel, man. Even the 2/3, even the wicked Israelites, man. He took our sins upon himself, man. Right? And that's why he's so important unto us, man. That's why he is to be worshipped. You know, you have to put that in perspective. This is what the Passover is all about, man. Putting in remembrance that Yahawashi did all these things for us, man. He suffered for his own sins first, but then afterwards it was for us, man. Everything that he endured was for us. Okay? All we, like sheep, have gone astray. We all fallen short from the grace of Yahweh Yahushai. We all commit sin, but Yahushai never did. Okay? We have turned everyone to his own way, and the Lord had laid on him the iniquity of us all. Because we went off, all that iniquity that we did, meaning sin upon sin, all that was put upon Yahushai. Yahushai carried that, man. He carried that cross, man. Right? He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He was brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before the shearers is dumb, so he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. So again, for us, man, that's the sacrifice that he did. The sacrifice was not only for himself, but for us as well, man. And he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He had put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sins, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. So again, it pleased the Lord to bruise him. The Lord said there is no redemption of sins without so like, let me bring it out. Blood. It says here in Hebrews, let me see. Is it Hebrews? I think it's Hebrews 6. Bear with me, Israel. Yeah, that's weird. For some reason, I cannot find it. Let me see. Yeah, it's all good. We're gonna jump over that, man. I'm having trouble finding it. I can't word it properly. Can't paraphrase it, but roughly paraphrasing, it says, "Without the blood of a testator, there cannot be remission of sins." Let me see. Maybe that's the wording. Remission. Maybe I just worded right. Didn't word it right. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, because I was writing a redemption, but it was really remission. So it says here in Hebrews 9:22, and almost all things are by the law purged with blood, and without the shedding of blood is no remission. So yeah, there had to be blood. Yahweh, they worked through blood sacrifices in a sense. We had to. It, it, uh, so it had to be. There had to be the shedding of blood. So through the blood of Yahawashi, we are brought back into the graces of the Lord. Okay. So it says here. Um, so ultimately, Yahawashi was despised, rejected, and all that, just to say that he did it all for us, man. He bare the weight of our iniquity upon himself, so that we may be delivered, and so that we may be brought back unto the Lord. Okay. It's through Yahawashi that we obtain salvation. Okay. It says here in Ephesians 1 and 3, "Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach, who had blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Hamashiach." All through Yahawashi. Everything is through Yahawashi. Again, he is the vine. He is the vine, and we are attached to the vine. Okay? So you can only bear fruit if you are attached to the vine. Without being attached and being if Yahawashi dwelleth not in you, you're cut off from the promises, man. You're cut off from everything. That's why I said it's important to make sure that you really believe in Yahawashi. You really believe in the word, right? Without Yahawashi, you cannot do nothing. Okay? The same way that without the Father, Yahawashi cannot do nothing. Without Yahawashi, we cannot do nothing. Okay? It says here, according as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. So again, Yahawashi chose us. We did not choose him. That's another thing to put that in perspective, man. Yahawashi chose us, man. We did not choose him. He come on, man. He that's how you know that he really loved us, man. He first off, he chose us and he laid down his life for us, man. All right? He chose us and he laid down his life for us, man. All right? Having predestinated us into the adoption of children by Yahawashi HaMashiach. So again, all that is through Yahawashi. The adoption is through Yahawashi. You cannot get back to the Father without him. Okay? He is the mediator. He is our head. Without Yahawashi, you're not going nowhere, man. All right? Yahawashi is that door. Okay? And if you don't cross that door, if you don't step inside that door to get to the other side, you're not going to get to where you have to go, man. Yahawashi is that door that leads to the Father. Without him, you're through. It's through him that you are adopted as a child of Yahweh. Okay? Through his blood. Okay? Okay? So that sacrifice, so that Passover is to remind you that everything is pertaining to Yahawashi. Again. Okay? So it says here, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahawashi HaMashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will, to the praise and glory of his grace, wherein he made us accepted and in the beloved, in whom we have redemption through his blood, and forgiveness of sin according to the riches of his grace. So forgiveness of sins and redemption is all through Yahawashi again. He is that the same way that we had to sacrifice sheep, lamb, goat, for sin, as sin offering, Yahawashi is the ultimate sacrifice. So that's why we don't have to do any more sin offerings. Okay, you don't have to do any sacrificial things of that nature, right? Sin offerings and things of that nature, because Yahawashi is the ultimate sacrifice, right? And through Him we are now purged from our sins. Okay, again, of course, you go off here and there. The just man falleth 7 times, but it says what? Offend less. Okay, offend less. Okay, put away thy sins. Okay, and through the blood of Yahawashi, we have forgiveness of sins. Without Yahawashi, you would be through. Without Yahawashi, there wouldn't be any of this, man. You wouldn't be able to have redemption. You wouldn't be able to have forgiveness of your sins. The law condemns us all, man. We would all be dead, and we would all be damned according to the law, man. But now we are under the law of faith. The law of faith supersedes the law of the Levitical law, man. Okay, through the law of faith, we are now able to obtain salvation. Okay, because if you are through the because if you are under the law of faith, you're not under the law. Okay, you're walking after Yahawashi. Okay, so it's like having the best lawyer. So of course you're gonna beat the case if you have the best lawyer. All right, you're not worried. And again, I have to keep repeating myself. That's what good teachers do. Even Yahawashi, even the Bible repeats itself. So again, this is all made possible through His blood. Okay, I'll read that again. Ephesians 1:7, in whom we have redemption through His blood, the forgiveness of sins, according to the riches of His grace, wherein He had abounded toward us in all wisdom and prudence, having made known unto us the mysteries of His will. And what was the will? We read the will. The will of the Father is that whosoever seeth the Son and believeth on Him might have everlasting life. So again, that goes into having faith. Okay, the law of faith. You believe in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. You confess Him in the world. You push forth the word. You push forth His name. You glorify no other. You keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You walk after Yahushua. Yo, come on, man. It's really simple. It's really simple, man. It's really simple. The Lord gave us instructions, and all we have to do is follow after them, man. Because Israel is stubborn and stiff-necked. We're in the situation that we're in today, man. But again, the Lord, the love of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua is really simple, man. Okay. It says here in so having made known unto us the mysteries of His will, according to His good pleasure, which He had purposed in Himself. It says here, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake. And again, that's Paul speaking. That is Paul speaking. But again, Yahushua did endure all things for the elect's sake. Being reviled, He reviled not. Okay. He was brought to the governors, brought to the judgment, and He did not even open His mouth. And again, in that situation, a sellout would have lied. If it was Esau Edom in that situation, he would have lied his ass off. It would have, But what does it say? He that saveth his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my name's sake shall gain it. Okay, so Yahushua already knew he already knew what He had to do. He came to do the will of the Father. He knew He had to go through these things. He prayed for it to pass away, but He didn't get an answer, so He understood that He had to go through it, man. He endured. Okay. Again, He endured all things for the elect. Everything that He did was for us, man. That's His true love, man. Yahawashi is the best example of someone that shows love, because love is what? Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And Yahawashi never broke a commandment. Yahawashi was when He was in that reincarnation, He walked as the perfect man. Okay, He's the perfect incarnation of love. Okay, so it says here. So again, He endured all things for the elect's sake, that ye may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahawashi with eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with Him, He shall also live with Him. So if you died, like in the world, you separate yourself from the world, you take the low, you put yourself down, but not for yourself, but for Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, You put yourself, you know, you could have been had a mansion and a nice car, chasing after a woman and this and that, having all the having all the things that life can offer, but you rejected that. You denied yourself so that you may live with Yahawashi. You're dead. You in a sense you killed yourself. You killed the old man so that the spiritual man may live with Yahawashi. Okay, if we suffer, we shall reign with him. Okay, if you suffer, you shall reign with him, because you have to understand that the world hates Yahawashi. The world hated not us, they hate who we worship. Okay? So if you're hated and suffer for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, when he comes back, he's gonna honor you, man. He's gonna reward you for your steadfastness in the truth. Okay? You see? You will reign with him. That's the promise. If we deny him, he will also deny us. If we believe not, yet he abide faithful, he cannot deny himself. So again, like I said, he endured the cross. He went through all that persecution. He went through that hour of affliction. He went through that hour of temptation, because he could not deny himself. He knew he had to do it, because thus said the Lord. Thus it is written. As it is written. It said that he had to die on the cross. He had to die for the sins of Israel. He said he had to bear the iniquity of the people. Okay. So he cannot deny himself. He is the word. So everything that is written, he had to accomplish. He came to fulfill. He came not to destroy. Okay? He came not to destroy the law and the prophets, but he came to fulfill. Okay? And that's why he cannot deny himself. So just as he said, if you suffer with him, you will reign with him. He cannot deny you from that, man. Okay? Even Ezra saw those that were steadfast for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua obtaining crowns. What does a crown mean? It means that you're a ruler. If you suffer with him, you shall reign with him also. Yahawashi it says what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not a man that he should lie. Not a man that he should repent. Whatever he said he's gonna do, man. Shall the Lord say something and not do it? Are you crazy? The Lord is gonna do it, man. All right? So if you suffer with Yahushua, you will reign with him also. Okay? So again, it says here, Philippians 2:5, let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahushai. We have the mind of Yahushai. Okay? Let this mind be in you, which is also in Yahushai. Hamashiach Yahushai, which was what? To serve the Lord. Okay? Serve the Lord and keep his commandments, man. You see? Follow after righteousness, man. Okay? Do what's good and eschew evil. Okay? That's the mindset of Yahushai. Serving the Lord with fear and trembling. Okay? Who being in the form of the Most High thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation. He took the low. Okay? He took the low, man. And took upon him the form of a servant. He's the only begotten son, but he came not to minister. So like he came not to be ministered unto, but he came to minister. Okay? Just as it says, the greatest among you, let him be a servant unto others. The same way that Yahawashi came to serve. Okay? You see? That's the example that of like I said, the perfect embodiment of love. He came not to boast, he came to show mercy. He came to show us the path of life. Okay? To redeem us and to bring us back to the Father. That's what he came to do, man. Okay? In a sense, he as a son of the Most High, he came to work. He didn't come into because you have some people, let's say, you have a rich father, and then you're the son, and then you come in, you get a job in the office, and then you start bossing people around, but Yahushua him, even if the father was the head of the company, Yahushua came and started at the bottom. He started in the mailroom, starting in the mailroom, and then built himself up to the point now he's the manager himself. Because he came and made himself as a form of servant. He humbled himself, right? And that's what it means to walk after Yahushua. We need to humble ourselves, man, right? You see, the same way that he humbled himself unto the death of the cross, right? The same way that we have to humble ourselves to the affliction. We have to humble ourselves to the straight path, okay? To the straight gate, man, okay? So it says here, but he made himself of no reputation. He took the low, man. and took upon him the form of a servant, humble, okay, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. So he became obedient. Like I said, he had to do it because it was written of him that he had to do it. Okay, even it says what he became obedient. Okay, he came not to do his own will, but the will of the Father. It pleased the Lord to bruise him. It pleased the Lord to sacrifice YAHAWASHI, man. And he had to do it. He cannot deny himself. He cannot deny the words of the Lord, man. Okay? You see? He became obedient even unto death, even the death of the cross. So he had to go through it. He understood that he had to go through it. Okay? If it was, like I said, if it was Esau in his place, if Esau was in the place of YAHAWASHI, Esau, Edom would have lied his ass off. You know? He would have lied his ass off. He would have ran somewhere, man. You know? He would have made sure that someone else takes it. He would have made a case so that he would be delivered instead of Barabbas. Okay, he would have made a case. He's like, yo, man, this guy is a murderer. This guy is this. That's the guy you want to save. That. You know, Esau Edom would have pleaded his case, man, to be delivered, man. YAHAWASHI kept his mouth shut because he understood that he had to go through it, man. He kept his integrity, man. He was a man on a mission. He kept his focus and he went through it, man. Even in the pain, even in the affliction, he kept on going, man. And it's the same mindset that we're supposed to have, man. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach. Okay, the mindset of finishing the work, the mindset of accomplishing the task that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai sent us to do on this earth, man. Okay, which is to honor the Lord and walk after the Son. Okay, keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. Wherefore the Most High also had highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name, that at the name of YAHAWASHI every knee should bow, and of the things in heaven, of the things in the earth, and things under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that YAHAWASHI HaMashiach is Lord, to the glory of the Father, to the glory of the power, the Father. Again, all that he obtained after he finished the work. Okay? And when he comes back, all knees shall bow, man. Okay? That's a prophecy. That's a prophecy that haven't been accomplished yet, because even nowadays there's people going down to Saudi Arabia to kiss a rock, okay, to bow down and worship a rock. There's people out there that go to worship Buddha. There's out there people who don't believe in nothing. They just believe in the fact that they're gonna get paid in 2 weeks. Okay, that's what they believe in, right? But at the end of the day, when YAHAWASHI returns, every knee shall bow, man. Okay, because he accomplished the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay. So when he comes back, he's gonna get his glory. He's gonna get his the respect that he deserves, man. Because everything was created by him and for him. Regardless, whatever it is, man. Everything that was created by him and for him. Okay, so these heathens are gonna acknowledge and respect YAHAWASHI, man. He's gonna get the respect that he deserves, starting with YAHAWASHI and the man on down, man. The 144,000 and his people, man. Okay, so it says here in 1 Peter 2:21, for even hereunto ye are called, because YAHAWASHI also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye should follow his steps. YAHAWASHI suffered for us, leaving us an example. YAHAWASHI is the perfect example. He's the man that you should want to be, man. YAHAWASHI is the true alpha. Okay? YAHAWASHI is the true alpha. You think about Manosphere, you think about the red pill. YAHAWASHI is that, man. YAHAWASHI is the top example that you want to follow after, man. He was such a good model that the whole world, that the world and the heathen, not those that believed on him, but the world and the heathen, they hated on YAHAWASHI because he was too good. He was so good that these people, they hated on him, man. You see, they were jealous. They were jealous because they couldn't match. They couldn't walk with him. YAHAWASHI was the light in darkness, and the fact that they hated the light. He was so good they hated the light, man. Okay? But again, he's the example that we look to emulate. He's the example that we look to imitate. Okay? YAHAWASHI is the one that we have to follow after, man. Follow his steps. Okay? That means to walk like YAHAWASHI, man. Everything you do, you pray unto the Lord, and you know, you put that in perspective. What would Yahawashi do if he was in that situation? Like I said, we have the same mind. Okay, we have the mind of Yahawashi. So everything that we do, we do it in the fear of the Lord, man. All right. It says here, who did no sin. Yahawashi was perfect. Okay. In that reincarnation, he was perfect. He walked straight. He did not commit any sin. Okay. Who did no sin, neither was guile found in his mouth. Who, when he was reviled not again. And when he suffered, he threatened not, but committed himself to him that judgeth righteously. So he committed himself unto Yahweh, Yahawashi. He committed himself unto the Lord, man. He knew that Yahweh would honor him at the end of the day. He knew that let me bring that out, man. Let me bring that out. Romans is that Romans 12 or Hebrews 12? Yeah, Hebrews 12 and 2. Looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher, because he completed it. He finished it, man. He finished his race. Okay. So he's again looking unto Yahawashi and the author and finisher of our faith. Okay. Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. He saw the things that were set before him, man. He saw the glory. He saw the reward of finishing the race. He saw what it meant to suffer for a small moment so that he may obtain the glory, the power, the rulership, all the things that Yahweh had promised unto him, man. He knew he had to finish it, man. Okay. So who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is sat down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. Okay. For consider him, you know, put that in perspective. Consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds. Okay, so again, we're supposed to have the same mindset of as Yahawashi. Okay, you see, if you start to feel like your faith is dwindling, you have to put that in perspective. Think about Yahawashi. Okay, even Yahawashi prayed. He was sweating blood, man. He was praying to find a different way. But the Lord said, the Lord didn't answer him, so he understood that he had to go through it, man. And once he understood, he didn't shake. You know, he was steadfast in accomplishing the work that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai had sent him to do. Okay, he did not he did not switch up. Okay, once he saw in the Garden of Gethsemane, from that moment that he realized that Yahweh did not answer him, he understood that he had to go through it. You know, and he did go through it, and he endured until the end, even unto death, man. And now he received his reward. It said what? He sat down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. This is not written for nothing, man. It's to show you that there's a reward for enduring until the end, man. It says, he that endured unto the end, your end might be death, man. You know, depending on the lot that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has set up for you, your end might be death. But regardless, there is a reward, man. The Lord, it's an easy thing for the Lord to bring those that died, man. It's easy. Just as Abraham knew that if he sacrificed Isaac, it was an easy thing for the Lord to bring him back. He wasn't worried, man. Right? And that shows faith. It shows faith to put down your life, okay, for this truth, for this ministry, for Yahweh Basham Yahushai. That shows that you love him. That's true love right there, man. The same way that Yahushua gave up his life for us, we're supposed to give our life for this ministry as well. We're supposed to give our life for him. Okay? So again, Yahushua, he saw the end of the tunnel. He saw that there was a reward after the affliction. As it says, if we suffer with him, we shall reign with him. Okay? The Lord is going to, it says what in let me try to get it. Revelation 2. Revelation 2 says, he that endureth. Yeah. It says here in Revelation 2 and 25, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. That's your faith. Hold fast that till you come. So like hold Revelation 2 and 25, but that which ye have, which is the faith. Okay. It said, Yahweh said what? The kingdom come not by observation. Okay. The kingdom is already in you through this knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. Okay. Hold fast till I come. Okay. And he that overcometh and keepeth my work unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. He that suffereth with him will reign with him. Okay? And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. Come on, man. If you suffer with Yahawashi, if you endure until the end, at the end of the day, he will give you power. The same way that Yahweh gave him power, he will give that power unto you, man. You will rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father. All right? Okay? So at the end of the day, you have to endure. You have to have the same mindset as Yahawashi. Okay? So again, it says here, who when he was reviled not again, and when he suffered, he threatened not, but committed himself unto him that judgeth righteously, who his own self bare our sins in his own body on the tree, that we, being dead to sin, should live unto righteousness, by whose stripes ye are healed. So through him we are healed. Through his affliction we are healed. Okay? Through the fact that he sacrificed himself, that he went through all that torture. It says that he was marred more than any man, man. Yahawashi paid the ultimate price for us, man. Okay? When you eat that lamb, think about Yahawashi, man. Take a second to think that Yahweh, you would be through without him. We would be nothing without Yahweh, man. Okay? We would be comfortless, man. Okay? We would be without hope. Okay? We would have nothing on this world, man. Nothing but oppression. Okay? We would wake up to oppression and the curses, man. This is what we would have in this world if it wasn't for Yahawashi. But now we have a better hope. Okay? Now we have faith. Okay? Now we have something to hold on to, man. The hope and even the fact that we have sure words of prophecy, man. We hold on fast to those words, to the words of Yahweh. Even we're holding on fast to Yahweh, knowing that he's gonna return, knowing that he's gonna come and deliver us, man. Okay? So through his stripes we are healed. Okay? For ye were as sheep going astray, but now return unto the shepherd and bishop of your souls, which is Yahawashi. Return unto him and hold fast, man. Hold fast, man. He's almost here, man. Lord willing, this will be the last Passover that we get on under the rulership of Edom, man. Under the rulership of the wicked. All right. It says here in John 10 and 11, I am the good shepherd. The shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. As the verse 15, as the Father knoweth me, even so I am. So like us, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. Therefore doth my Father love me, because I lay down my life that I might take it again. So again, Yahawashi laid down his life, man. It's not like he was forced to die, man. He actually laid his life down so he may get it again through Yahweh. Okay? He laid his life down, man. Okay? Like I said, in that time, he could have made a plea to escape out of judgment, to escape from being crucified. These people, when they pulled up on him and said, "Oh, this guy, the false witnesses," he could have denied all of that. He didn't say nothing, man. To the end, he let it play out, and he ended up getting crucified, and he ended up getting resurrected through the power of Yahawashi. Okay, so he let everything play out, man. Okay, so at the end of the day, he laid down his life, man. Okay. Because he knew that was the will of Yahweh or Yahawashi. Okay? So it says here in John 15 and 2, this is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Again, Yahawashi loved us, man. He laid his life down, man. Greater love had no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friend. Okay? You gotta ask. People that are around you, man. You should be able to answer, man. If I ask this person, if push comes to shove, would that person take a bullet for me? Would that person risk his life for me? Okay, would she risk her life for me? If that person, if the answer is no, you shouldn't be around that person, man. Or that person is not a real friend. That person is not family. That person is not really down for you. Me personally, I don't want to be around anyone that wouldn't take a bullet for me, because I can't trust that person. Push comes to shove, he might stab me in the back. She might stab me in the back. Who knows, man? Okay, Because at the end of the day, if you cannot lay down your life for your friend, you're no friend. You're no friend at all, man. Just as Yahushua laid down his life for us, man. You understand? So we know that Yahushua loved us because he died for us. And like I said before, now we have to show return the favor and lay down our life for this ministry. Lay down our life for the brother that are next to us, for the brothers, the sisters that truly believe in Yahushua. That's how we show that we love each other. Okay, as Yahushua loved us, we love each other the same way. Okay, ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. John 3 and 16, the infamous, the very famous John 3 and 16. For the Most High so loved the world, which the world here, meaning cosmos, meaning a specific category, okay, which are the Israelites. So that's the Israelite world, okay, the world of the Israelites, okay, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him should not perish, but have everlasting life. So the Lord loved Israel so much that he gave his Son up to be sacrificed for us, for our sins. Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai gave up his own begotten Son, okay, so that we may be saved, okay, because he knows that we're in the flesh. He knows that we can't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So in the sense that through that new contract, through that second covenant, we are able to obtain salvation. Even after the fact that we broke the first covenant, even after the fact that we keep sinning, even after the fact that we disobey the voice of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai by going off here and there, But again, through that second covenant, through the law of faith, you see, all those that believe in Yahushai should not perish but have everlasting life. So as Yahushai, as it says, the Father quickeneth whomever so will, whosoever he will. So does the Son. Quickeneth whosoever he will. Salakia, you see. So it says here, 1 John 3 and 16. That's the Spirit. You see, I just read John 3 and 16, and now I'm reading 1 John 3 and 16. Hereby perceive ye the love of the Most High. This is spiritual, man. That's how we perceive the love of the Most High, because he laid down his life for us. Like I said, that's how we know that Yahushua loves us, man, because he laid down his life for us. That a point blank period. That's how we know. You can't deny it. You can't put that in, you can't say, oh, but I think no, man. It's straight up. Yahushua made the action. Okay? As we know, love is an action. Okay? He showed it by action. As it says, show me your faith by your work. Yahushua showed that he loved us by his work, by the fact that he died for us. He laid down his life for us. Okay? And we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. Okay? For one another. We're supposed to do the same. Yahushua is our example, man. So at the end of the day, this Passover, ultimately, it's a mentality that you have throughout the whole year. It's to put that in perspective and reflect on Yahushua's sacrifice, the things that he endured for our sakes, what Yahushua had to go through for us, man, and the fact that we now that we're in the situation that we're in now, regardless of that situation, we have to remember that Yahushua loved us, and we're supposed to love each other, man. We're supposed to walk as Yahushua. So remembering Yahushua, reflecting on Yahushua, so that we can better our walk in this earth, man. So you can better our walk in the fact that we seek to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in truth and sincerity, so that we may do what is pleasing unto him, so that we may obtain salvation and be an example unto the other brothers and the sisters out there that seek after the Lord also, right? Okay? So at the end of the day, Yahushua, it's all about Yahushua, man. It's all about Yahushua. Tawada Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua for that sacrifice that he made. That through him we are now accepted by the Lord. Okay, we have a door open unto us for salvation. And now it's up to us, through the predestination, according to the will of Yahweh Yahushua, to cross that door and to obtain the mercies of the Lord, man. All right, So that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. I hope you brothers have a blessed Passover, all through the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua. I hope this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Salutation, peace, and blessings. Until next lesson, Shalom, DTI Baba Kwam Yashala. Blessed Passover unto you, brothers and Akwath out there. All right? Shalom, shalom, shalom. Until next lesson, Shalom.